Dr. Michael Oefelein here. I'm a board-certified urologist and I'm in private practice in Bakersfield, California. I'm going to talk to you all about perspectives regarding testosterone replacement therapy and give you some historical overview, summing up with both the T trial results and the Traverse clinical trial, which is due to report soon. So testosterone was discovered in the 1930s and it was subsequently synthesized and different esters created, and testosterone replacement therapy began thereafter and continues to this day. The use of testosterone replacement came under question in the early 2000s with an Institute of Medicine National Institute of Aging publication where the benefit of testosterone wasn't clearly delineated. This prompted internal review and subsequent development of the T trials. The T trials were a series of studies, 7 in all, that looked at the benefit of testosterone replacement therapy in older men. And it also looked at a surrogate for cardiovascular toxicity, which is the CT non-calcified plaque size. These studies were reported around 2020. In addition, the Traverse trial, which is a phase 4 trial of androgen replacement using androgel versus placebo, looking at primary endpoint major adverse cardiac events, is due to report soon. It's fully enrolled as January of 2023. So let's jump into this by talking about the concerns. So in the early 2000s, the National Institute of Aging indicated that the benefits of testosterone replacement therapy weren't clear. Androgel, which is a very successful formulation of testosterone replacement therapy, became available in the early 2000s, and with a direct-to-consumer campaign focusing on the man with low T, market sales increased dramatically, and this caught the FDA's attention. In 2014, the FDA indicated there was concerns about age-related hypogonadal use of testosterone replacement therapy. FDA convened a panel and very effectively demonstrated that most men that were receiving testosterone replacement therapy did not have a baseline testosterone, did not have monitoring during testosterone replacement therapy treatment, and they were not being seen by physicians to monitor blood pressure and concerns and risk factors for cardiac events. And so this led to labeling concerns, and the direct-to-consumer campaign then ceased. The testosterone trials were the first prospective study looking at the efficacy of testosterone replacement therapy in older men. These trials consisted of 788 men being randomized to either gel or to placebo, and there are sub-trials numbering 7. The first was the sexual functioning trial, in which testosterone replacement therapy was shown to increase sexual activity, increase sexual desire, and increase erectile functioning. The second was the physical functioning trial, in which the 6-minute distance walked was measured. And although the trial did not show a positive result, when all men in the T trials were examined, it did in fact show that there was a significant increase in distance walked at 6 minutes in men who were receiving testosterone replacement therapy. The third is the Vitality trial. Vitality trial looked at energy and use of testosterone replacement therapy. However, there was no significant benefit to men who received testosterone replacement therapy. However, the mood and depressive symptoms domains did improve in this subgroup. The fourth was the cognitive function trial. In the cognitive function trial, testosterone replacement therapy did not improve cognition. The fifth study was the anemia trial, and the testosterone replacement group did have a significant improvement in hemoglobin and hematocrit regardless of age-associated anemia or anemia of other causes, including B12 deficiency and so forth. The next is the bone trial. Testosterone replacement therapy increased the bone mineral density and strength of bones. And lastly was the cardiovascular trial, in which a surrogate of cardiovascular morbidity, namely the non-calcified plaque volume as measured by CT angio, was measured, and in men who received testosterone replacement therapy, plaque size increased significantly from 204 to 232 millimeters cubed. Although this finding was significant, there was no clinically significant event, with 7 major adverse cardiac events in the treatment arm, 7 in the placebo arm. However, this study was not powered to detect clinically significant events, and so this remains an unclear result. Now, the cardiovascular considerations in testosterone replacement therapy are very important. There's conflicting outcomes with case control studies and retrospective studies. None of these studies have been properly designed to assess cardiovascular events. And venous thromboembolic disease was raised as a significant concern in 2016, and FDA required all sponsors to include it in the labeling for prescribing testosterone replacement therapies. A surrogate outcome for testosterone replacement therapy associated major adverse cardiac events is the non-calcified coronary plaque volume measured as by CT angiography, and this was initially assessed in the T trial. A more robust phase 4 trial looking at cardiovascular events was designed in the 2016-2017 period and initiated in 2018, and this is called the TRAVERSE study, or Therapy for Assessment of Long-Term Vascular Events and Efficacy Response in Hypogonadal Men. Men were randomized to either androgel or placebo in a double-blind randomized trial starting in May of 2018 and completed in January of 2023. Primary endpoint is major adverse cardiac events, including non-fatal heart attacks, non-fatal stroke, or fatal cardiovascular events. And secondary outcome is prostate safety, specifically looking at percentage of men who have high-risk carcinoma of the prostate. Some 50-60 years into testosterone replacement therapy, there's still significantly unanswered questions. I think we can conclude that there are benefits. The question is, what are the harms and who is at risk for being harmed? And hopefully the TRAVERSE study will give us additional information regarding this, and this will assist physicians in prescribing testosterone replacement therapy in older men with age-associated hypogonadism. Thank you very much for your time, and have a good day.